Because my mom and dad never missed none of my games.
I feel so under pressure.
I'm not mad, and that's the door right there. You can go on out of it.
What am I influencing? Culture?
I was scared to death.
It's going to be a man out there that's going to love you for you.
I was fed so many things about her.
It's a big sacrifice, lonely nights. Nobody see you being a good dad to your boys. Like, hey, coach, man, sub me out.
Welcome to Exclusively Beyond the Game.
Lewis Sullivan, pro basketball player, overseas. Where'd you start?
I started in Ukraine my first 2 years. It was a learning experience for me. So, like the first year, we had the COVID year. So we kind of like cut our season short. Then I went back the second year. So it was a amazing second year but the only thing that I hated about it was we didn't have that many fans because of the COVID year.
Yeah, when we were talking the other day, you said the fans were trash anyway.
Oh yeah, man. Some places, oh my God, they're terrible, but you have some fan bases are amazing. So when I was in Italy, fan base was amazing. Croatia's fan base was amazing. France, same way. So it was pretty cool. Ukraine was iffy. Depends on where you're going, stuff like that. So Romania was pretty good too. So we had to go here, go there. Mexico as well.
You're in Romania right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're going back in a week or so.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
You had some SEC offers, right?
Yeah, I had a lot of SEC offers.
Why did you turn them down?
During that time, I was having like a little rough period where I wanted to go to school, and I ended up choosing UAB as a commitment, and a lot of people try to bash me for that. But I was being loyal to the guys that were being loyal to me, honestly.
Okay.
So a lot of people was like, oh, you going there so you can stay close to home? Yeah, I kind of, because my mom and dad never missed none of my games. So
whereas if you went to the bigger schools,
yeah, so instead of a bigger school, so I mean, yeah, Alabama, Auburn, Mississippi State, Arkansas, Ole Miss. Like, I had a lot of
That's
schools.
crazy.
Yeah, I had a lot of schools during that time. So I just wanted to see UAB, because
That's a great school, though.
yeah, it is. A
Great
lot of people
school.
like, oh, you going there? It's a nursing school, it's a doctor school. I'm like, bro, it's.
What was your major?
I was in kinesiology major, but I had to change it because the guy at the time, my advisor was like, you doing practice and stuff like that. So I just became a communication major, communication African American minor. So
Yeah.
That seems like the trend.
but I'm gonna be honest, since we're on the bike, I was just doing that so I can just not
I know.
go to class and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it worked out for me. So my senior year, I just was going to one class a week. So all the other stuff was just like online.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so everything else was online. Like, so I go Tuesdays and Thursdays, just one class, and then the rest of it is online. So where now I'm in practice, I practice 2 or 3 times a day, plus weights. So
Yeah. That's
Just
a
a-
lot. Being a student
yeah.
athlete is a, yeah.
I couldn't do it.
You graduated in 2014?
yeah, Hazel
Okay.
Green 2014, and then UAB 2019.
Okay. And then Ukraine right after college?
Yeah, right after college, I went that August, that's following August, August to March, when we had the COVID year.
So,
How does that work? I'm sorry. I didn't
No, go ahead.
interrupt
No,
you.
go ahead. You're great.
You said
Like-
how, what?
Like
Basically,
the
you-
recruiting, I guess.
Basically,
or how,
you get an agent.
Okay.
A
So
guy of mine, Keith Holman. He's an older guy. He got me with an agent, and just went from
so
there.
it's the same
So
process
yeah,
as
it's
here.
same process
Okay.
as here. Yeah. So it's just like being overseas is different, man. Like now it's like like I tell people, I haven't been home in 2 years.
And you're over there by yourself?
I'm over there by myself.
No family?
No family, no nothing.
So,
So, but when I get home, what people don't understand is when I get home, I feel weird. Like a lot of people say, oh man, you don't feel weird. Yes, I feel weird because I've been by myself for 2 whole years. You see what I'm saying? So when I did Romania the first year, I was there, killed the league. I was forward of the year, both leagues. So after that, I went home for like a week and a half. Then I went to Mexico for 6 months. And then I left Mexico for a week and a half up at home. And then I went back to Romania. So this is my first time being home for 2 years because I just played basketball for a whole 2 years.
How long have you been back here?
Here, like almost 2 months now.
Oh, okay. So this is the longest period.
Yeah, that's the longest period. But normally during the summer though, I'm home for 2.5, 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now the Romanian league is a long league. So we start August for preseason. Then we have our preseason games, and then we start in October. We're not done until June.
Yeah.
Probably like the first week of June.
So it's almost a year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're playing. So you add on to Mexico during the summer until rolling into the next year.
Basketball is a long. I don't think it's a longer season than how football runs.
Yes.
So many more
Yeah,
games.
football stops in October, November?
It starts in August.
Depending on how far you go.
preseason.
Depending on how far you go.
But January,
January,
playoff. I mean, Super
February at
Bowls
the
and
latest.
and then college, SEC, all that. Yeah, will be in January, February. So it's just so much. That's what I was talking to her about the NBA. How there's like 80 something games this season.
82 games.
82
And
games
then you got
a season.
playoffs.
God.
Yeah, and then the
but
playoffs
no,
to go.
you also got to think about this though. If you in the play-in, it's more games as well. And
What's
then you
that?
get into play-in. It's like if you're at the bottom of the barrel, like the bottom of the seed, you got to play 7th, I think the 8th. So 9th through 12th, I think, or 13th seed have to play each other to get into
Work your way up.
but
To
the
work your way up
playoffs.
to the playoffs. Yeah.
So they have
So
the
you
play-in
got
tournament.
Yeah, you got to play in tournament basically. So that's why a lot
Yeah.
of dudes be tired when they're done.
Oh, and then you got 7. And then when you make it to the championship, it's like 7 games,
7
unless somebody
games.
beats out. Usually it goes. I've just been going to game 7. I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now the NBA is just
You're gonna get.
it's like it's fun to watch. Me, I don't start watching until playoffs because that's when it's really good.
Yeah.
Like if the Nuggets play the Thunders, the Lakers play the Nuggets. Like I watch games like that because I'm a big Jokic fan.
Yeah.
So I love Jokic. Like so
I don't keep up with the NBA.
yeah, but I promise, if you start watching
I
the
know.
playoffs, it's really
I
good.
mean,
It get really intense.
You're
It's not
right.
that I
though.
don't like it,
Yeah.
but
It's a lot of games to keep up with. It's like you
Yeah.
could, if you are that diehard NBA fan where you're watching, even if you're going beyond your team, it's a lot of games. So
Yeah.
if it's just gonna be a blowout, I like that neck and neck
Yeah.
thing. Let's like,
Like when it started to be a blowout, I'm like, yeah, I'll cut my TV off. I'll go watch Netflix or something.
Yeah.
Because it's just terrible. But like overseas, EuroLeague, Euro Cup, Champions League, they have some good teams, good games. And I watch that. I watch it and I'm just like, wow, like you can really play basketball. They're really, really smart with basketball. So
yeah,
a lot of people don't like it because they're like, oh man, NBA is the highest of the highest. I get that, but you got guys don't play 82 whole games. They go 52, 53 games and sit some games, but they know they still getting that money's worth.
yeah.
oh, yeah.
That's like working
Yeah.
a part-time job.
Yeah, part-time job.
Well, you're talking about going to UAB because you were loyal to certain people, and your mom and dad had never missed a game. You go from that UAB, 2 hours from home to Ukraine. So that's
It was
big leap.
it was a really big leap for me. I'm not even gonna lie. I was getting homesick the first couple months because I missed the home cooked meals. I missed my friends. I missed my family. So it's just a sacrifice. So it was a sacrifice I had to take. That's why I'm trying to tell young guys now, like since they got the NIL deal, some of the guys are not going to be going overseas because they making so much money.
Already making it in college.
Yeah, so that's why people don't understand. Like, all right, since you guys don't want to come over here, it's more money for me. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna keep going with
That's
the
a good way
2-year
to look
deal
at
or
it.
3-year deal. Like some guys don't look at it like that. They be like, oh man, they got NILs. Some of them not gonna go. Some of them gonna go. But I just wish the best for all of them. But I know 9 times out of 10, most guys that doing the NIL deal that's big deals, they're not gonna go.
Yeah.
So they just gonna invest and stuff like that. So
Comparing the two, like to get in, to go, because it's pro ball,
it's harder to get in the NBA.
than
A lot
overseas.
than overseas, because a lot of people be like, oh man, no, it's not. Yes, it is. It really is. You're not that. The percentage is slim. It's really, really slim.
in anything.
So I don't even think it's close to 50%.
No.
Probably not even
yeah.
40. Not even 40%. So it's really slim.
Did
Slim
you try?
chance. Yeah, I had a couple tryouts, but my thing is like I didn't have an agent either during this time. But the teams already knew who they want coming in.
Yeah.
So, but I just, did my best that I can do to my ability. But now it's just like, all right, I'm glad I took a chance on that. But now
You're still successful.
overseas is just lifestyle I've run by now. So
Do you like the lifestyle change over there?
I love the lifestyle. People love me over there now, so I'm
Right.
cool.
You're
yeah, so I
happy.
can like people like, oh man, if you're gonna be in Romania for the rest of your career, I'm gonna do it. If they're gonna keep coming with these deals that I love to put my family in a good position, I'm gonna keep going back.
And you're a dad also.
With little beautiful boys.
2 boys?
Yes.
What's the ages?
Lenny and Lucas, 3 and 1.
Did they get to come over and see you play?
Lucas was, when he was born, he was like 6 months, 7 months. But after that, Lenny didn't get a chance. So as they get older, I'm going to try to see what I can do for my boys. Yeah.
Well, that's a sacrifice.
Yeah, it's a big sacrifice. Lonely nights, got to call them late.
Yeah, because the time change.
Because the time change is like 8 hours ahead. So.
Okay, so
So,
you're a whole a whole
Yeah.
shift.
Yeah.
Let's not do
A
the
whole
math.
shift,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna go
but
there
like
today.
when I'm home though, I'm with my boys most of the time,
Yeah.
and my mom always trying to steal them from me. 'Cause
Oh.
I was
that's my
like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's my grandbaby. So.
Do they live locally or in Alabama?
No, yes, they do. They stay in
Okay.
Birmingham with their mom.
Okay.
So yeah, I be in Huntsville a lot now.
I didn't know if your
So
mom
I
got
can-
them when you were, away.
Yeah, she give them
Okay.
some time when we're away. She'll call me all the time. I got the boys. We're going to the park, stuff like that. So. Yeah.
She still be trying to get them from you.
Yeah, she still be trying to take them from me when I'm home. I'm like, Mom, baby, I'm home for only 2 months. Let me have my boys, and you can do whatever you want after I leave. I promise.
You
got
play.
a
You were
lot.
forward.
Forward, yeah. But what's crazy though? A lot of people don't know this. I used to play point guard in high school.
Did you?
6'5" point guard.
You were a point guard the whole time in high school.
Yep,
I don't believe you.
I swear. Do I need to call and validate?
Where's Video Boost?
It's always
Where's
video.
video boost?
I got a lot of highlights in high school and college, so you can watch it.
We'll find some video.
Oh,
Yeah.
we can dig.
Yeah,
Yeah, I already
I
know.
don't have to. See, a lot of people gonna try to get on here and lie about their resume. I don't have to.
No,
lie
they
about
can't
it.
lie about their
Yeah,
resume.
that's
We
what I'm saying.
know.
You
We
gotta-
know.
Yeah, you gotta.
Just know we know.
I've never had a dating profile, but I've been on Huddle. There's no getting by. Not at all. Let me see that footwork. Let me see those handles. Matter of fact.
Hey, man, I got handles still. They ain't nothing. I ain't lose it.
And you're a lefty.
Yeah, lefties are the best, man.
I have
My boys are gonna be lefties. Oh my God, I cannot
My
wait.
son is a lefty too, and I have
Yeah,
no
bring
idea
him
what to
to-
do with it.
Bring him to my class. I help him
He's
out.
4.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Lucas is 3, so
Is
he's
it
a
more
lefty.
difficult to learn to play ball with being a lefty?
No, it's easier.
Why is that? I'm just
Because
curious.
My brother will tell me all the time he wish he was a lefty because everything you can't stop a left-handed person. It's
Because you are
ambidextrous.
used. That is true. You're used to
Yeah.
practicing with
Yeah.
against right. Yeah, like you're
You just go,
but,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what you'd be breaking the thing. You don't know which way they're going.
Yeah.
But lefties always have funny shots though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, y'all do be looking. I'm just-
Funny shots. So you played basketball before?
I did.
Okay,
Long time.
long time.
And it's been a long time.
How long has it been?
When did I graduate?
11 years ago.
12 years.
2014.
God,
Yeah, that is a long time.
don't put me out there.
How many years is that?
12.
12? Yeah.
So we skipped a year. I thought we were at 11.
No.
I don't care. I don't
20,
care.
2026 was, May passed in 2026. So that's
12 years.
12 long years.
I didn't go to my class reunion.
Yeah,
me
you sure
either,
did.
Me.
For me,
I couldn't
You
dare.
did. I couldn't dare either.
Okay.
I think that would be the first and last one I'll go to.
I'm not going to any.
I'm not going to talk negatively on the.
He's
No,
just,
I mean,
yeah.
it's just my opinion.
up with
I don't talk negative about nobody. It's just how I feel about the. I understand.
I got crap for not coming to that from Caroline. She's like, "You're really not going to come." I'm like, I didn't come to class.
I'm surprised that she was there.
You think I'm going to come to the reunion?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you see me at my senior year? No.
No, I never saw you anyway.
No. I went to tech school.
yeah.
I had to get out at skirt to Athens, and I got to go. How do you deal with like the lonely nights over there?
Oh man, it's hard some nights because you can't be with your boys, so can't be with your family. I had to call my brother some nights just to get what I need out, maintain, you know. So it's just like that. So on some nights, you know, I hang out with my teammates here and there, but not all the time, you know. Just be alone. So yeah.
Are you the only American? Like, how
No,
does
we
that-
have okay, so every country has a different rule. So when I was in Ukraine, you can have 4 Americans, but you only can play 3 at a time.
These rules are insane.
Yeah, I know.
Why?
But look, you get better. You gonna like it or you don't like it. So you got in Italy, second division, you only can have 2 Americans. That's it.
They can't handle us.
Yeah, they can't handle that. There's two Americans.
No.
So now when you go to Croatia, you have 2 leagues. You have 3 Americans, but you in one league you can play all 3. But in the Croatian league, you can only play 2. So you and somebody else gonna split the minutes. So
I
for
wouldn't
an
like
example,
that.
so for example, Shannon Shorter, the guy, the underrated podcast, my big brother. So he was there my first year. I had to split minutes either with him or Terrell Nelson. Terrell was another big man. So I had to split minutes with either one of them coming out, you know. But if we play in the ABA league, we all 3 can start together. So it's kind of weird doing that as well. France, you can have 6 or 7 Americans, but you only can play with 4, and then you have 1 French guy. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you can have how many as you want.
That sounds like Johnny had 5 apples.
Yeah.
Matter of fact.
Yeah. Then the Romanian league, if some guys are playing FIBA Cup, they have 7 Americans, but they have to rotate them in the Romanian league. So basically, my first year, you start with 4 Americans, you have 1 Romanian, but you have Romanians on the floor. But you only gonna have 1. You can play 2 if you want. So, but in the Romanian Cup, you have to play 2 Romanians automatically, or you get a technical, or you get a forfeit, or whatever it is. So you have to play 2 at all times.
They make you forfeit?
Yeah, you can forfeit. The second technical, you done.
Is that their, like...
They're just the Romanian Cup though.
Okay.
Not the actual
league.
league. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Lord.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's why I say you have a lot of
Just
rules
put me in,
and
coach.
regulations. Yeah.
Well, here in America, in the NBA, you know, we have like Giannis and
They don't have rules.
There's no, and
Yeah,
then,
there's no rules.
but if we go down like to the Olympic game, like the I'm telling you, overseas they can play some ball.
Yeah.
Giannis and Luka.
I love
Luka,
Luka.
yeah.
He's one of
Luka's
my
good.
favorite. I will say.
He's my top five
I like
players
him.
in the Luka.
There's a whole documentary on I was watching it the other night. The Olympic when they, U.S. versus.
Yeah, I seen that.
Oh yeah, they be going. They can play some ball.
Yeah.
Basketball.
What's Wemby? Wemby is like, yeah.
What's that?
Wemby's
Oh,
like
player.
7'4". Yeah, he's France.
Oh, okay. That's that really, really tall guy. I'm sorry. See,
No, it's
God.
okay. No, there is
Play
like,
for the Spurs.
yeah,
Big tall guy, 7'5".
Yeah.
like got a wingspan of an.
Crazy, yeah, crazy wingspan.
I know his knees hurt.
Possibly.
Yeah, past season when I went back, you had to play with 2 Romanians this the whole season. So they changed the rule back to 2 Romanians the whole season.
Who's changing these rules? It
I don't
seems
know.
like it gets changed a lot.
I guess it's the federation. So now they changed it back to you got to have, if you consider as a foreigner that's in another country, you got to come in with the EU passport.
Do you have dual citizenship or are you just on a visa? Is it that kind of thing? Like a work visa?
Like a work visa.
Okay.
So I'm trying to turn Romanian so I won't have this problem.
So could
Trying to
you?
turn
Yeah,
Romanian.
yeah. So like I can have
Could
so
you?
I can have a Romanian passport and I can have a US
So
passport.
you'd be a dual citizen.
So I can have a dual citizen. So say for instance, since Romania changing all these rules, I can come in as an American or I can come in as a Romanian.
and that right there is
And it's
called-
gonna help the team a lot though, because that's what they're trying to do right now. So,
Yeah.
but
They
if we
found
can
it.
do
Yeah,
if
that's
we
a
can do
double
that,
standard right there.
Yeah, so if they can do that, I'd be more than happy. For
Yeah.
sure.
Where is Romania?
It's like
I'm trying to think on the. I love geography.
it's like in the middle of Europe.
It's in Europe.
So yeah, so
Okay.
it's right next to Poland and Germany and Greece. So
yeah.
it's some good places. So and if you guys look it up, it's a very beautiful city, capital of Romania. So
Is it different than like America?
mhm.
As far as I don't know politics that much.
I mean,
I'm talking about like is like the government. Is it? Can you know some countries you can go to?
Not democracy. I'm going to shut up, actually. I can't remember the word.
Like you're talking about a dictator.
Yeah,
like,
dictator.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
like
don't do that no more, do they?
In some places.
Some places they do.
Yeah, that's where they have the third world countries.
Yeah, they do it some places. But I mean, you got a lot of people when it's tourist season. They come to Romania.
If you're gonna play overseas, Europe is the best place to go.
Best place to go until you get later on in your career. When you get older, a lot of people go to the Middle East. But some dudes start in the Middle East, like Israel.
I don't know if I do that right now.
Well, I think where's Ukraine sounds a little.
Yeah, look, Ukraine over by
Eastern.
Russia.
Yeah, that's you gotta be real care. I'm not gonna speak too much. I'm not scared. But.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie. I was scared my first year. I was so scared. I'm not, because a lot of people be like, "Man, you weren't scared." Yes, I'll tell you I wasn't scared, but now I can tell you I was so scared.
They be over there dropping bombs like back then.
No, back then, no, they didn't start the war. The war had stopped after some years, and then it started back when I went to Italy my third year. Then that's when they started back bombing stuff. So yeah.
You get too close to the rest of Arsenal, and they be out there
shooting
shaking.
missiles
Yeah,
and stuff.
I'm like, nah, I cannot live up. But Europe, there's some countries that have rules as far as. Have you ever heard like the strangest laws in like different places where you can't carry a fish with bare hands on the sidewalk?
Yeah.
In the month of June.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you might not know, but that's like people going, and there was the from, I'm not gonna think of her name right now, from the WNBA that went over and went to jail for having the
Brittany Griner.
Yes, for having the pin, the vape pen, and went to
Just a regular vape, or was it a weed pen?
I think she had more than one.
Yeah, and details not my I don't know.
Yeah, but it's kind of messed
went to jail.
up that they did her like that though.
And they're like trading civilians for each other through the government. Like, if you give us so and so, I'll give you her back. Like, get out of here.
Osama bin Laden, they trying to trade him for Brittany Griner during that time.
Yeah,
But they had she did 9 months already. Now you wait for after 9 months to try to make a freaking trade. Like,
you ain't trading me for nothing. We all like.
But I mean, that's why
I'm not your property.
That's why she got to come back over though, because they made that trade.
Yeah,
that's
we're
crazy.
trading human beings at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. I said I'm not political, but that's just that's the humanitarian stuff.
Yeah,
like
for
we're
sure.
human
I
beings.
was gonna say
But imagine you go and play ball overseas, and she plays in the WNBA, so she was over. I don't know. It's just crazy. But it becomes so public because you are in the the limelight because of playing ball. But you go over there and you live there every day of your life.
No.
I would be in the house. I'm in the house
I
here.
would not leave.
Your mental just has to be. I'm gonna say it's a struggle, but it has to be like
it is a struggle after a while, because once you get there, like now I've been overseas for so long. I'm going into my 8th year, so now it's like I know what to expect.
Yeah.
From other people, what people want to say about me, criticize me, and stuff like that. We talked about the criticism earlier today.
In that book.
Like, people have so much to say, but don't know what we're going through. Exactly. You know what I mean? So, if you can say what you want about me, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be good.
Yeah.
Were you like that from the start or no?
Nah, at the beginning, no, I wasn't. At the beginning, I'm like, dang, man. They said this about me. They said that about me. I gotta make people happy. Now, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't at all.
Nice.
Say what you want. It's
Please.
nothing gonna tear me down from being the person that I am today.
That's what I try telling her is like, if you allow other people's opinions and what they think about your life, and if you're gonna live your life to that standard, then you're giving someone else 2 lives and you have none.
So bad about that.
Yeah.
So why does another person get my life in theirs?
Yeah.
I'm gonna live for me, myself, and God first.
Yeah,
but
if I want the truth, if you say so and so said this, so and so said that, I'm just gonna go ask him or her.
yeah, tell
Now
them.
you can just tell me
Say it to my face.
Yeah, so instead of just saying about my back and going
And they
through the
won't do
resource,
They ain't gonna do that. If you're talking about me to somebody else,
yeah,
because you're scared to talk to me.
Scared because you don't know if I'm a lash out and stuff like that. That's what some people scared of.
won't say it to you. They want to say it to somebody else to get validated for how they feel about you.
Like, yeah.
So let's
I
bond
thought
over
the same
hating someone.
Yeah.
And then where do
That's
they
true.
go?
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
So like when people be like, so and so said this, I don't care, bro.
I
Leave me
don't
alone. Be quiet before I do
I
something
don't
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like get out of here. I don't want to hear that.
It's just negativity
Yeah, it's
to
all
feed
that
off
makes sense.
of.
I don't need that.
That's their blood sucking fuel for themselves to feel better about their own issues.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
I do not have kids.
My kids are just as much as her kids, honestly.
And yeah, I have a niece, a nephew. I have a few of those. But my niece, because we were talking about this before with Chance, and she was like, "Did you tell him about me?" Because I said I didn't have kids, and she's like, "What about me?" She heard it.
Kennedy.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh yes, he knows about you." Oh,
Oh, was that one of the half truths?
that was that a half
the
truth?
I don't know. You tell me it's a half truth.
It was definitely a half truth because I didn't recall. I don't think I said anything. Kennedy's mine.
Okay, so that
yeah.
was all lying.
So it was a lot. Oh, okay.
Well, I'll tell him eventually. I'm telling you now. I have a niece that's like my daughter.
Yeah, I got.
And
a
then
lot
her
of-
kids
I got a
also,
lot
yeah.
of nieces and nephews. It's freaking ridiculous. But man, they keep me on my toes. Got a nephew. He's gonna be really really good in basketball.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 15.
Okay.
RJ's 15, so he's gonna be one of the ones.
One of the ones.
Is he
yeah.
training anywhere?
Yeah, he's at Hazel Green High School now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he always call me, say he can beat me and stuff like that. So I don't pay attention to him. I just tell him,
Okay.
I'm an older uncle now. I'm not done playing, so I can't just pass you the torch. I'm still playing. So
You still got stuff to learn, huh?
yeah, I told him that. So you plan on having any kids?
No.
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 Why what you trying to say is you have a different perspective of having kids, or you just don't want any?
I feel so under pressure.
Why? Because you're getting questions asked?
Yeah, I'm just getting questions asked. I don't want to be on
I
here and then
wanted
ask.
to be a mom before when I was young, when I was, married and right out of high school. But I think it was more of a selfish standpoint of that if I have a baby by you, you're going to do right. Just, the naive, young, airhead, just trying to live for somebody else and wanted to be a mom really bad. And then it just wasn't happening. And, so I think I was put so much effort into that, and then ended up just being a mother to my husband at the time, having to take on that role of a mother, and then got divorced and got in a relationship, and I did get pregnant, and then I had a miscarriage. So, and I just feel like I was so lost in trying to figure out who I was through other people, and then also I feel like if I had a child during that time, I would have push that narrative on my child of living through them in a way, maybe, possibly, probably. So then when I really came into getting a relationship with God and figuring out who I was and what I was meant to be doing, I don't have time to have a child. I don't even have time to have a man to have a child. With. Yeah, so birth control, I'm on all the birth controls.
Before I had my boys, they always say, "Oh, having kids change your life," stuff like that. But I was trying to plan on at least having one before I was 30, which I succeeded on that.
Barely.
Hey,
You're 31 now, right?
yeah, I'm 31.
Right?
So,
yeah.
My second kid, Lenny, actually, he came by surprise. So, so I came when I left and went to Romania. When I left and went to Romania my first year. I got the news 2 weeks after I left that she was pregnant.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, yes, I'm excited. So I went home 3 times that year instead of 2. Because, you have the national team break in November and February, but he was born in April. Okay. So I still end up missing him at the birth. Yeah. Because he didn't come as soon as he supposed to came. So when I left,
come when they want to.
Yeah, so when I left, probably like 3 or 4 days later, I'm in practice. I got my phone. I'm like, yo, the phone rings, man. You answer it. I don't care we in practice. You answer this phone. So I was telling the GM that because I'm like, man, I can't miss the birth, I know. So we was in the middle of practice, phone ring. I'm like, hey, coach, man, sub me out. I got to, take this phone call. He's like, no problem. So I ended up taking a phone call. Then he came, and that was it, though. You know, just enjoyed through the phone and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
It was emotional for you.
Yeah, very emotional because I couldn't be there. So I was on the phone all night when I got out of practice.
Yeah.
So
How do you feel about marriage? Do you ever think about it's a possibility, or are you just
yeah,
like,
it's a possibility.
no?
I just got to find that person for me. Reason why I say it on my side is because, like, I am a basketball player, and I am been gone for so long, you know, during the season. And it's just like, the woman for me is like, can you manage that?
I have to keep up with your lifestyle. Have to adapt to your lifestyle.
Adapt to my lifestyle.
Understand
But like,
it.
but also like, if you're my woman and you adapt to that lifestyle, I don't mind giving you what you need as a man on my side. You understand what I'm saying? So like, if you want to travel, that's fine. Come on, you know, we can enjoy traveling together. But don't be there like, oh, okay, he's a basketball player. I'm just gonna go because he's going. Like, I just want you to accept me for me. I know I'm a basketball player. I understand that. But that's why I be trying to get most people to see, like, they be like, oh, man, you picky. No, I'm not. I know what I want out of life. You know what I mean? So, and then also, you got to accept my boys.
Of course.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you have to.
First and foremost.
So a lot of women, I'm not saying you, but specifically,
No,
it's
okay.
like, they want kids, but they can't have kids.
Yeah.
You know, so, and I'd be feeling bad, but like, dang, like, you can't have kids, but you want kids. So I also take it into consideration as of like, I got my boys and you accept my boys, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. You just
But if
have
you
to-
accept me and then they can't accept my boys, then man, we gotta stop this page
Yeah.
right now. We gotta stop it. I can't turn the page.
That's why it's very important to find someone that's at the same mental level that you're at in that time of life, because there are people that may possibly not be able to have children, and then that could be to your kids, well, you're not mine, you're never, you know. You just have to make sure that person is self-aware, has a relationship with God, knows just because I may not be able to be a mother and have my own biological children, the world is filled with children that need to be loved.
That should make you even more want to.
Yeah, people don't want to do that though. People are selfish
Yeah.
and stuck in their own ways.
They are. So my biggest pet peeve is like, if you with someone and then they accept your kids and then they get mad at you and be like, oh, you're not my kids anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
yeah.
the biggest pet peeve I hate the most.
You have to find someone that's mature,
Sure enough to
like-minded.
So if you get into argument, you can't bring my kids into this. This is between me and you. You know, a lot of people don't understand that though. You know, so
They want something to hold over your
yeah,
head.
hold over your head and stuff like that.
That's
I tell them fast, hey, you don't sell my boys. They not your kids when you get mad.
Bye.
Well, you can get mad and that's the door right there. You can go on out of it. I don't care about that.
That's being picky, is having standards.
Yeah, that's true.
It's hard to find someone in this, and I hate like this day and age, because let's like compare and contrast to when people, well, I mean, women can say this, or people this generation's so bad with dating. Well, y'all are, you know, part of the generation, so you're helping. And then back in the day, they didn't have social media. They were still cheating and
Cheating,
lying
yeah.
and going across town on 2 different horses, coming back with a third. I mean, it was still happening. You couldn't leave your man. You couldn't get a divorce. Men were allowed to beat you, and you had to be at home and
Still be a
barefoot and
stay-at-home
pregnant.
mom, yeah.
I wish. No, see, I want my own career.
Yeah, it's true.
I will cook dinner. I can be domestic. I love that. I love, like, you know, I want to cook for you and da.
That's definitely my
You're not
love
going to tell me to
language.
do it,
Yeah.
though.
That's my love language. You just cook it and not me ass. I like that.
But do you actively, like, pursue that, like a long-term committed relationship, or are you just looking for a fly-by-the-night type of gal?
I done got older now. Well,
Yeah.
when I was younger, yeah, just a fly type of guy.
Yeah.
But now it's like, nah, I need somebody stable. You know, me for me. How am I gonna know if marriage for me if I don't find that person? You know what I mean? So that's just how I see things now.
But being in your career and focusing on ball,
Basketball and my boys now.
Your boys.
Yes.
do you ever think that one day you're going to wake up and you forgot to kind of focus on yourself a little bit?
Sometimes I do decompress and be like, dang, like, you got here because of you. Or not nobody else. Nobody was with you in the late gyms, you working out, you know, putting in the time and the effort. Nobody see you being a good dad to your boys, you know. So I think about it sometimes like, dang, man, I just need to take to myself. So say now, like, when I drop my boys off to their mom, I got 2 or 3 days to decompress. Like I told my mom the other day, listen, whatever you do today, be happy. Leave me out of it. I want a nap for the rest of the day. I got home at 5 p.m. Took me a nap. I woke up at like 9. I was hungry. So I want to go get some meat, come back. Just leave me alone. That's how you want to be. I want to be that way too. Decompress.
That's a nice nap.
Yeah.
I don't decompress at all.
No, you don't.
No, why you don't decompress? Decompress, you good.
No, because I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. I get scared that I'm going to wake up one day and I'm going to be lonely for the rest of my life, and that's so scary.
No, you're not gonna be lonely the rest of your life. But mark my words, though, it's gonna be a man out there that's gonna love you for you. I promise.
There's
But
a
it's just
difference.
right now is probably rough right now for you. But it's gonna be it's gonna be someone out there for you.
I'm not looking for anybody though. That's the thing, and that's with doing this and
See,
being.
that's the beauty of it. You're
Yeah.
not looking for someone, but you're gonna come across someone one day just gonna love you for you.
And I'll be like, get out of my face.
Yes, but you can't do that because then now you're gonna start questioning yourself.
I am questioning
Yes.
myself.
Yes.
Now, but I like to. That's with doing this and being in a very male-dominated industry and having to have that respect as women in this field. That yes, we are around men all the time. We are in this sports world all the time. I can't handle an insecure man. Get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm also going to be respected inside this world too. You are going to respect me. You are.
But yeah, you got a lot of guys that be disrespectful. But I don't like it. But I mean, it's just their thing.
It's their thing, and that's why they, they
Not
come to a
right.
step to me.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You're not going to do that. I promise you.
Yeah. My parents raised me right, though, respectful guys. So I'm just
Yeah. No, and then
good.
men think like, oh, you're just always around men. I'm like,
Yeah.
I've always been around men my whole
Yeah.
life, and I get a lot of judgment. I've always received a lot of scrutiny and judgment and character and misjudgment and misunderstanding, and that's fine because at the end of the day, like you say, sitting behind, nobody sees the work you put in. Nobody sees the time you're spending being a good father, and they can make their own assumptions about you. But God knows what you're doing behind closed doors, and that's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, what somebody else thinks about you or assumes, that's their sleepless nights. And
Yeah,
that's
that's
sad
true.
that you're spending.
Has it been like a year and a half since me and you started just
We grew up together from kindergarten. We've known each other since kindergarten, but life happens, and you grow. You're not around each other anymore. You get married. I moved across the country, and then
you're going off of what you just said? I was fed so many things about her. I'm not gonna. I mean, not good things. It was negative
I
things.
don't care. You can say it.
And so, well, no, I'm not gonna do that. But who it was coming from? It was coming from my ex-husband, and so of course the husband at the time. I'm going to believe him, because I didn't know you.
You didn't know what I was doing at that
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
But then, we get divorced, and then we kind of get reintroduced to each other in a different light, and I'm like, that's actually insane.
I think it's pretty cool that you get to see both viewpoints
yeah.
because you had someone coming to you about saying that I was, a lot of different things because I was always surrounded by men. And she's always around all these whatever. And it's like I always have been because that was what I was allowed, girls were not allowed to hang out with me because I was a bad influence. What am I influencing? Culture?
Yeah.
Let's be for real. So I was painting that light of if I'm around men, I'm sleeping with them. That's what people think because I have a lot of male friends. I'm around a lot of people that I'm sleeping with those guys.
Yeah, but a lot of people can't. A lot of people think that because they don't think guys and girls can be just friends.
Right.
Oh, trust me, when you grow up around these guys and with these guys,
Yeah,
you realize
yeah,
like you're disgusting.
Yeah, like, what do you think? Yeah.
These are
But one more thing. It's like a lot of people grow up together, still end up being together too.
that's
though.
fine
Oh,
too.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind that, but it's just like, oh, y'all grew up together. Nah, that's nasty. Like no,
Oh, no.
no, it's what we plan to do because we're grown people and we make our own decisions.
And I'm not saying there's never been one, or
Yeah,
you know that
it's a couple I know, but
Well, no, yeah, I'm saying like there might have been a guy been around that like I had feelings for, or you know whatever has happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's not if I slept with every guy I'd ever been around, like that's extreme, and I've not done that.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up with these guys. I grew up as these, and not discussing in the sense. I mean in the way of like. I sat in that. I hung out with these guys so much. I know the game. I know what y'all be doing, what y'all be saying to these girls. I look at y'all. I'm like, they just put me on game. Like that's
game,
it.
yeah.
That's it. I grew up. I know how they. I will tell you right now. I ask her. I can speak before something even happens. Say this is what they're gonna say. This is what they're gonna do. This is what they're gonna ask. And it's just like that. Like I grew up with these men, and I know what they're doing behind closed doors. I was behind the closed doors. I was the homie for real, for real, for real. So I know what's going on, and that's why you can't get anything. Yes, you cannot get things past me. I might let you eventually, if you know, I'll let you into that side of me, to where I want to pursue a relationship with you. Then yeah, I know what you're doing. I might just stay because I don't know. I want to be with you. I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
But you're not getting past me. I know. I analyze everything.
Sometimes you think you know everything, but you don't know
I
everything.
do though. I don't know everything like in
No,
the
no,
world. But yeah.
I get what you're saying, but
Yeah.
like a lot of people like, okay, I know this, I know that. Then you ask them, like, I don't know.
Oh, ask me. Let's go.
No, I'm just saying, like, just use
Rapid
that. Just
fire.
use
Yeah,
that for
no, I don't know.
example.
I'm not
Yeah.
like I have to be right in a situation. No, it's just a certain type of group of guys that I can just read them like a book.
So when you had your first kid, how did you feel?
I was scared to death. I was young. I was 21 when I had her. Me and her dad, we had only been together for it was less than a year whenever I got pregnant with her. I still don't know what I'm doing half the time as a parent.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I say it's a lot of things you question your parents' skill. I still do that too with my boys. It's like,
Yeah.
dang, I ain't know I could do that as a parent, you know, because you've
It's
been.
something different. It's a different
Yeah.
stage. Like oh God, with having an 8-year-old daughter who acts just like you.
She acts just like you.
That's what my parents say. And that was not good.
Yeah.
She's just curious.
Yeah.
That's a nice way to put it.
I mean, become 9, 10, 11. It's the hormonal stage. Your puberty, emotions.
Oh, you had to drag
The
it out
back
like that.
talking, the
Yeah.
cry. I mean, emotions. Just I had them.
Super high.
Yeah. She's an amazing mother. She doesn't give herself enough credit.
I can
You are.
tell. I can
Oh,
tell.
an anomaly for sure in this day and time, with especially raising 2 kids and being a single mother. Very, very.
Yeah, it's I salute to all the mothers out there. Where that camera?
Your
I
camera's-
salute to all the mothers out there that being a single mom and playing the dad role and stuff like that too.
Well, I'm not going to
So-
take full. I mean, they see their dad. They spend
Yes,
time
I
with their
understand.
dad.
I understand that.
but-
Let me finish, please.
Okay.
So I'm not saying that as in like, they don't see their dad or anything like that, but like sometimes the dad is not there and you have to take on the load. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's
I really salute the mothers for
and
that. for
they
sure.
try me. They know what they can get away
We're
with,
because they've been
just me.
around you for so long, so they know.
Yeah.
It's they're more comfortable. Probably with you coming to you and doing things in front of you than their dad. But and then also to all the dads out there, they never get enough credit to the
Salute to the dads too. I don't want to leave y'all out there.
Absolutely.
for sure.
There's a lot of single dads that are
Dads,
doing it without the mothers.
Yeah.
A lot of dads playing ball overseas or playing ball here in America where they don't get to see their kids. They don't get a day-to-day life with their children when they're in season.
It's a lot going into that as well. You got some mothers don't want to let the kids see their fathers.
Absolutely.
Some fathers don't want to see their mothers. But I just think it's a whole big chaos to me.
It is.
So it's just like, if the man want to be present, let him be. Now, if he don't, okay, that's different. But I see a lot of people, you not going to be around my boy. You're not going to get him for the weekend. Like, stuff like that. I hate that. When he's trying to be a present father.
Exactly.
You know, I don't like that. So
It's a lot of emotionally unintelligent people that have children.
So that's why they always say you got to pick who you have,
There are.
You know, have kids with
to.
wisely. So
Some women, not all, some women have kids by a man specifically because of their career,
Careers,
their
yes.
status,
that's
their,
why,
you know,
yes.
their name. Or,
yes.
I mean, I know women that had kids by a man because another girl wanted him too. So it was just a territorial thing that had nothing.
That's insane.
I know a few people like that.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah.
I got so-and-so's baby. That's my baby daddy.
That's my baby daddy now.
Where's
you
he
can't
at?
have him. Yeah, stuff like that. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's emotionally unintelligent people that are causing generational trauma to stay going at the
And then these
forefront.
kids are going to see, you know, the mom acting like that or the daddy acting like that.
The dad that wants to control the mother because maybe he didn't want to be out of that. He wanted that relationship still. He wanted control of that person. People want to control other people, and that is just pathetic because learn how to control yourself first and foremost. And then when you do that, you don't need to control somebody else. Nobody. There is nobody on this earth that should have a say in somebody else's life. Period.
But the thing that I like when some people co-parent, they don't get into another relationship until they get to know that person, the significant other, and then bring them into the kid's life.
Absolutely.
I like that. A lot of people be like, nah, you can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to date. Some people go right next, probably like another month or so, and have the guy or the woman right with their kids.
And just bringing them around.
Yeah, just bringing them around and stuff like that. Y'all don't work out, then there's another one coming.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get them.
I'm so
You
terrified.
gotta listen. That's the
Just
thing.
thinking about that makes me want to cry.
Because people are dealing with so much void inside themselves that they are seeking somebody to latch onto to fill that void.
Thanks.
They want a vessel for their seed. Because I don't know what they're lacking, but
There's
it's,
just so many egos at some point for me.
I can't. No. I cannot. I can't.
What did you say?
Egos.
Oh.
They don't. Put that pride to the side
Yeah,
and
you
get in a
got to.
self-help book or something. Go to church.
Go to
talk
church,
talk to somebody.
Just
I don't care if
be-
you talk to the
just-
person on the side of the road that has no home.
Yes. Make sure yourself are reborn again. That'll be
Please,
good for
goodness,
you.
I can't deal with all the people that talk about, like, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just raising these kids. They're not even raised themselves. They're just. It's just.
So
Stop using people. I can't.
some
I'm
people
sorry.
tell me that Lucas act like me, my oldest,
Mm-hmm.
and some people say he chill like me. And then Lenny is the same way. I said, look, y'all gotta pick a side, man. Can't just have one side.
Just depends on the day.
Now the baby, my baby Lenny, he definitely like me. He's more chill, he relaxed, he don't get too. But now if he don't get what he wants, okay, he's gonna be crazy. But
The second kid, it can go
One or two
either be-
ways.
Exactly. It could be hell on absolute wheels, or it could be the angel.
But I'm glad he's chill like me. Oh my God,
Yeah.
I cannot have another one. That's crazy. A lot of people tell me I look like my mom, but I like my dad. So
Is that a bad thing?
No, you don't want to know if that's a bad thing or not. I can't say that here.
You can say whatever you
You
want.
can say
But,
what you want.
but
right?
I mean, my
You
dad.
ain't got to tell us whereabouts.
No, it's like more like me acting like him is like it's just like a God gift, basically. It's like he love helping people. He have a good heart, you know. He's a mechanic, so you know me. I'm not dealing in no cars. I'm not getting out of no cars, none of that. So if you want to, get your car stuff fixed, come on to my pop shop,
Where's your pop shop at?
It's over in Hazy Green.
What's it called?
So it's Frankie's Auto Shop.
We gotta let them know
So,
to go get your car fixed at Frankie's Auto Shop.
Yeah, the Meridianville. So yeah,
In
close to Hazy
Meridianville.
Green. Yeah, so it's good. He just got it built over there. So a lot of people
right.
come to him to get cars fixed and stuff. He's on a daily, moving around and getting phone calls. So it's gonna be pretty good though.
He's
Is
a
he by
hardworking
himself?
man. Sorry.
Hardworking man. Yeah.
Is he doing it by himself right now?
Yeah, he's doing it by himself right now.
Oh, wow.
Trying to find a couple people to try to help him out at least.
Is his name Frankie?
Yes, Frankie.
Okay.
My oldest brother named Frankie, so he's a junior. So yeah.
Is that your only sibling?
No, I'm a baby of 4.
Oh, okay.
So I have 2 sisters and 1 brother.
Okay, so two
So
and
yeah,
two.
they all older. So
So they pacified you growing up?
yeah, me and my brother got into a lot of altercation because of basketball.
course.
So
Does he
he's
play ball?
older. Yeah, he used to. So now he's a head coach over at James Clemens.
Oh, is he?
Oh.
So yeah, the chubby guy that y'all met.
Was he there?
Yeah, he was there for a little bit and he left.
He was sitting on the bottom bleacher?
Yeah,
You
that's
call him
my-
Petey?
He did.
No, that's not Petey.
Good
Yeah.
God, who was he? Who was we
Yeah,
talking
no,
to?
that was Petey.
Oh,
but no,
wait.
he was another guy that y'all ran into. But he had ended up leaving though.
I don't recall.
So he's the head
Coach
at
boys
James Clemens for
yes.
varsity or
Varsity.
varsity?
yes.
Okay.
Neat.
And what-
But he went to Auburn
Yeah.
to play. He went to Greece and then Germany, and then he had a little towards ACL, so he stopped playing. So then he went to grad school and back in Auburn, and then now he's coming to be a coach. So he's been there for a while, for some years now, James Clemens.
He's been coaching out there for a while.
hmm
Interesting.
So it's a lot of blood, shedding tears, playing out in the yard, and now mom got to stop the game. No blood, no foul. So we'll get in the car and go to the gym and finish our game, and then we'll come back.
Hey.
Well, you
That
had an
is
injury
character.
too, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Was it
I
in
had a
college?
good- Yeah, it was in college. I had tore my meniscus,
Yeah.
but I was scared to have surgery, so I was just playing on it ever since. But now I just, here and there I have pains, but
So you never got it fixed.
I've
Mine
been
was
playing
torn.
on-
I tore mine my senior
Yeah.
year in high school
But I've been playing on it still.
while I was a baby. I said, please
Yeah.
fix me.
How long ago was that?
This was it's a while ago, some years ago. I just been playing on it. I ice it like after we have long games and long road trips and stuff, flying and stuff. So I ice it and still. So
What are
I
your
just-
What are your plans after ball is over?
I was planning on getting my own gym.
Yeah.
So I try to bring people in. Also get my own podcast.
Go ahead.
So yeah, it'd be good. Make sure I enjoy, invite you ladies over. for the
Yeah, please have
podcast
us
and
on.
stuff. So, I got some stuff, behind the scenes. I got a lot of people helping with that. So I'm gonna try to ask Cody Freeman, my guy, shout out to Cody, for a couple of, pitching ideas of the gym. So I have it set up more like the rec, kinda, but more of like, I know people like to play soccer, people like to play baseball and stuff like that. Try to set it up just for, that instead of just a basketball court.
Kind of like a little sportsplex, maybe?
Yeah, like a sportplex, yeah.
Yeah.
So now you can get smoothies and stuff like that.
We're going to high end gym. We're going like
Yeah, that's good.
oh yeah, like free play though. Like we have some
Yeah.
free plays on Sundays.
Oh, we gotta talk about that because I gotta have Mon Dukes in there in the kitchen. I gotta have her, cook some stuff. Might have her little restaurant on the side, but we were gonna figure it out. during
Oh,
the
this
time.
sounds incredible.
So you've
Yeah,
already
it's
got it,
coming.
like,
I got it planned already. I
love
just
it.
need to find really the good location.
It'll come.
So
where are you thinking? Where would you want it to be?
I would want it in Huntsville, kind of probably downtown Huntsville.
Yeah.
To where everything is,
Yeah.
We need
there.
something for the city.
hmm
For the-
So like the membership too as well. Just like people be charging so much for memberships, but I'm like, dude, you charge $100 for membership. Not too many people gonna come in here for membership.
No.
Can't afford
Like
that.
yeah, some people can afford that. Like,
Exactly.
I said, think about the struggling moms or the struggling dads.
Yeah.
You gotta think about that. If the dad want to come in and blow some steam off, oh man, I got $100 for a freaking membership.
I know.
I would suggest have some form of childcare there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's what a big thing, but
Mm.
because the gym that I go to now, They did have childcare, but of course they had stopped it like right before I signed up because that was one of the main reasons I signed
went
up.
there.
And
They
so
was
it's
like, oh, she's coming. Stop
Here
it.
come
no,
those
they had,
kids.
Those kids, boy,
I
tell ya.
think a big thing, and her and I had talked about that we really would like to do eventually in Huntsville, starting out. We have a nonprofit, but I told her, I was like, we went through some of these neighborhoods, like Sheldon Park was a big one over there in Madison. These courts, these basketball courts that are in these like underprivileged neighborhoods, they are grown up with like weeds, and the courts are busted. There's no nets. There's no goals. There's no.
but they keep them locked.
They keep in the HOA neighborhoods. They know, of course, they're all locked up and stuff, and then they'll lock them up even in the hood or the projects, whatever. They'll lock them up, and it's like y'all want these kids out the streets, but y'all are taking away any advantage they have to have something other to do. So we would like to eventually. We need a lot of help. So this would be a good opportunity for any basketball players or Cody and Chance. I mean, everybody. We would like to take our November Saturdays and try to go out and get donations and grants and stuff to revamp these basketball courts in these underprivileged neighborhoods in Huntsville, in Madison, Athens, North Alabama in general. But Sheldon Park is like that's the first stop. It's just it's there. You can see where maybe possibly there was one before, but we need to get some. You ever seen the movie Lottery Ticket with Bow Wow?
Yeah, I seen that.
And when he won the lottery and he built that whole like basketball court and so we're trying to do
my
that.
setup for the gym is more for like the kids.
Yeah,
So more so for the kids because sometimes they need the gym to go into. They can't
exactly.
get in. You know, I be trying to tell kids now, man. Look, I ain't gonna be here all night now. I'm not gonna be in the gym all night. So you do your hours and
Gotta lock it up.
yeah, gotta lock it up, man. You know, so
Yeah.
but it's I love kids, so I say I used to train kids before I stopped. So it was pretty cool doing that because you get to see a different side of them that you've never seen before.
Exactly.
So being inspiring to the kids is really really good.
Absolutely, you gotta be a mentor. You gotta make a difference in your community.
I can't coach them like being a coach. I can't do it.
No, it's a different level.
I can't do it. The reason why I say I can't do it because it's like the parents make it worse for the kids. You know, I'm not saying every parent is, but some parents like, oh, well, my kid's not playing and why he's playing. My kid is better. My kid is this. My kid is that. But like half of the time, your kid's not in practice paying attention. Half of the time, your kid is not coming in there putting in extra work. So what do you say now? What do you see what your kid doing behind closed doors?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's usually because they're lacking something at
you're
home.
lacking at something at home. But my thing is, if you're lacking at something at home, I can help you.
But the parents want to get in the way.
Yeah, but the parents are getting in the way of that.
They need to learn.
So,
I know.
yeah. So this would be some biggest kids' downfall of the parents just getting in the way instead of just letting them play.
Yeah.
You know, so.
It's not all out here politicking in these youth
Yeah.
sports. Yeah. It's all for those that vicariously need their kids, living through their kids.
Through them.
A lot of kids get caught up in that social media stuff now. So now it's like, all right, I got somebody here on YouTube. Now I can go out and try it, and games and stuff. And coach them like, all right, you didn't try that. That's not your shot. And then you get pulled out of the game, get mad about stuff like that. So that's why I try to tell them, like, repetition is everything. You got to carry yourself the right way. So it'd be good for you. So.
Gotta have these mentors. We need more. We need less coaches and more mentors.
I mean, more mentors. Because everybody trying to be a coach. Even the parents trying to be a coach. Like, dude, you stop playing basketball in the 7th, 8th grade. How you trying to coach somebody? Like,
if you can't parent your household, you shouldn't try to coach
Other people's kids.
Other people's kids, yeah.
Or you want to be more of a coach
to
to your child than a parent because you want your child to go pro so you can get the benefits of that.
Yeah.
You're going to end up with not a child. And that's another movie I love. He Got Game with Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
You got to stop using these kids for your benefit.
Yeah. So he just told him, man, Ray Allen just threw the paper down on the ground, man. I don't need you. You've been gone for too long. Yeah, too long. So
We got to make a difference. We got to stop talking about it and we actually got to do it.
do it, yes. That's why I say it's a lot of...
Got a lot of ideas, not a lot of execution. me. I'm talking about myself, guys.
You just got to figure out the execution.
I got a lot of ideas. I need some executioners.
Thanks.
That's what I need.
I say you can have
like
somebody that pitch in a couple of ideas and stuff like that that'll help.
Oh, I could throw ideas at you all day that you'll leave.
Oh, she's got lots of ideas.
Yeah.
I want to do them. I just don't have the money to do it.
Money, 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 money.
Money bags. That's what I need for the community, not for myself. Well, I do need. I am hungry.
Yeah, that's true.
I am. My stomach's growling right now.
Same.
So
Same for me too.
I just need a little bit so I can survive. I don't need a bag of anything. I just need survival. Yeah, and then I can go out there and, When's your first game? Do you know? Do you know the schedule?
No, not yet. Probably is in October. I think October the 2nd or 3rd. We'll start our first real game.
Or a channel to watch. Or
It's all YouTube.
YouTube, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I'll make sure I give you guys the link and stuff, tune in and stuff so you can watch it and stuff. So we'll play 2 times a week, maybe 3, just depending on the schedule.
Okay.
Because like the ENBL is like that league is bigger than the Romanian league to us. So it's like if we're playing in the ENBL league, it's like, all right, if you got, so say for instance, you got a game that Friday. The Romanian league, if you got to schedule that game that Saturday back to back and you ask them to change, some teams won't change it.
No.
You just gotta
Gotta
fly
push through
back and do something else.
Seems
or
like a lot of
bus
back and forth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yep. ISAT meniscus. Is that not what it's called?
Yep, that's right. It's behind your kneecap, I think.
yeah, behind the cap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my God.
you see?
So yeah,
Gotta take care of yourself.
yeah. But I do a lot of treatment and stuff though. So
Yeah. It was great to meet you, even though I met you the other day when I was trying to keep score of the game. Man.
I'm working.
I was working.
I try to say, I'm working.
I'm working.
That's how
I
it
take that serious, taking score, keeping score. They was looking at me every time I know.
They sure were.
they try to make sure you got the score right.
Yeah.
And it was the pickup game.
Yeah,
Where
just
they
a pickup
playing.
game wasn't no real refs.
I was taking it serious. I was being a ref.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shannon Shorter Underrated Podcast. I got you, big bro. I gotta come. I know it's been a minute, but I promise I'll get to you.
You gotta save your butt.
He gonna watch this and be like, man, bro, like, why you ain't come to my podcast? You know, but I got you. I promise.
We got you. We'll come to you. He's in Houston.
We've got
Yeah,
many
Houston.
reasons to go to Houston.
We do. We can come on down to Houston.
They gonna come too. So shout out to you. So shout
Yeah.
out to them too for having me on the show. So it's
Shout
really
out to
good.
you and shout out to your dad, Frankie's Auto Shop.
Yes.
In
come on
Meridianville.
down. It's gonna be pretty good.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.